And I don't need like a bunch of things, just a couple things where ego showed up in a way that was counterproductive to what was needed at the time.
That's so funny that you said that because I was about to ask you. I was just about to put it a little raw in there. I was going to say, when did
Okay,
ego
cool.
like trip? I was going to say, when was the last time ego tripped and fucked your ass up? That's what I was going to say.
The last
When's
time,
the, when's the last time the ego showed up and tripped your ass up, like tripped you over your own feet?
so I can definitely say that as an adult, I've been really good at finding ways to make money. But finding ways to make money and being competent at doing that, ego has also showed up in ways where it has caused me to maybe overextend myself in ways that I shouldn't, right? Be that, making my resources available to individuals and so on and so forth, be it maybe, gambling to the T,
Hmm.
movement of this bucket to that bucket and that bucket to this bucket and so on and so forth. There's been several times in my adult life that doing that has tripped me up. Fortunately, I have learned to temper my ego with understanding where I am, close enough to stretching myself thin that I'll make adjustments to make broad level corrections that
Hmm.
then get me back to base or get me back to balance. But that was something that I had to learn at an much older age
Sure,
comparatively, right?
sure.
But it's definitely happened 100%. There's been times when my confidence around, yeah, I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
I
right,
mean,
right.
I've been married. I've been married twice so far. I've had at this point four relationships that were 5 years or more, and at least three of those I'm not in. So
Hmm.
you you could actually argue that ego had me stretching out in ways that were maybe at times not so well thought out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Or
hmm.
and I'm an analytical person, so I would even argue that there were times that I did technically think it out, but
Hmm.
thought that I would be able to adjust to the extent to which it might spread me thin, and then found
Hmm.
myself in a situation where I did not have the ability to navigate that as seamlessly as I would have liked.
Mm, okay, okay. I
So
got you. I
that's
got you.
let's call it hubris, right? Because the other side of ego, right, is such a high sense of importance that
Hmm.
you might of self importance that I might extend myself in ways and make myself responsible for things that arguably I shouldn't.
Hmm. Hmm. I got you.
That's me. When was the last time that ego tripped you up?
You know
Or
what?
not even
That's a great.
necessarily the last time. When was a time? Let's not say the last time, because
Well, no,
who cares?
I want to talk about that's real. Who gives a fuck? But I, but I will talk about. I will honestly talk about the last time because the last time was one of the worst times of my life.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that time, that time determined or dictated the duration of a very near and dear relationship in my life.
Sure. Sure.
And that has had many, many, roots and branches to it that, are very, to my eyes, are very strong. Um, and in that, I allowed my ego to get in the way of myself, and it made me say things that I shouldn't have said,
Sure.
and probably
Sure.
and probably probably wouldn't have otherwise said. But because egos get in the way, and I'll just say, when testosterone is on testosterone, pause. You know what I'm saying? It has the yeah, 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 yeah. It has the ability to get out of hand. It's like
Sure.
throwing gasoline on a gas fire. It's just gonna,
Sure.
go. It's just gonna get worse.
Set it
So
ablaze. 100%.
yeah, so that to me is probably one of the worst experiences that I've had, that I've allowed my ego to get in the way, for sure.
Okay.
And
Okay.
definitely
So
and definitely a
sure.
major regret of mine, you know what I mean?